I tried to curl one part of my bangs and it got too short, so I had to curl other pieces because I have to accept my failure. Hi, Game Boy, how are you? Okay, most of the chat here know who like Lunar or Soozi is, but for my chat, I don't think they've ever like seen Lunar. So, crack Valor player, amazing artist. She sings like an angel. Okay, let's shout her out. Today we'll be talking with Soozi, aka LunarHeros, and we're going to be asking 32 questions to fall in love because we're having like very sensitive conversations here. We're gonna have the Las Vegas rule, okay? Whatever shared in the stream will only stay in the stream. If someone within the parties or even in chat shares any information that can be a little bit sensitive, I hope we keep it here and respect it. That we don't go to their streets and like prod them. Because if you do, and I find out, I'm ready to beat people up, baby. Without further ado, this is LunarHeros. Wahoo! I'm out of frame. Wahoo!
Wahoo! Hello! What's up?
Oh, it's perfect. Okay. I always have to do that little disclaimer? What is that? Discretion? It starts with a D. Okay? I don't know. Donkey Kong. Given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest?
Dinner guest. Gordon Ramsay. Is he gonna cook the dinner?
Oh, is there a reason why you want Gordon Ramsay?
Just so I could try his food because like I've been watching a lot of Hell's Kitchen lately.
Ah.
I think it'd be interesting to like have dinner with him. Just if he cooks though. But if not, then he can like rate the food, or maybe I could cook for him and he could rate my food. You know?
What are you? An idiot sandwich.
Are you a good cook?
I'd like to think I am.
Ooh, what's like your favorite thing to like cook?
I used to bake a lot, like egg tarts, cakes, and stuff. I don't know. I make a little bit of everything. I just like looking at new recipes. But I guess if I had to choose one dish, it'd be like a simple dish, like cucumber kimchi. It's simple, but it's like one of my favorite things to make because it's easy.
Can I come over?
Yeah, of course. Anytime.
She's really good, right? Okay, chat, but I won't be able to know. So like, the good compromise is that everyone sends me food, right? Expedite the order. Thank you so much. Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Really?
And like sometimes when you have to leave like voicemails and stuff, I'll listen to it like at least like 5 times before I'm like, okay, I'll send this one. Like, cause I'm like, oh my god, it sounds so weird, and then like I'll erase it. And I'll re-record it, and then like I'll mess up, and I'm like, oh, god damn it, I gotta do it again. And
wait,
so like I don't know.
How do you delete a voicemail? What?
I don't remember now, but I think there's an
options?
option like yeah. So like once you're done recording, you could press like pound, I think, and then you press like want to delete and re-record, or I don't remember the numbers, but like they do have options at the end of the recording.
Do you know how many dumb freaking voicemails I have left on people's phone like calls or numbers? Because I'm just like, God, I can't delete it. I do apologize for what happened in the beginning there. And trying to recover from that hurt.
Oh no! Imagine you just keep sending it because you couldn't get the information to, because you're like, oh my god, I messed up again, and you send like 10 different messages, and then they're like, what the heck? And
I do apologize for what happened.
I think it depends on who I'm like leaving the voicemail for though, because if it's like somebody I know, then like I don't care if I mess up. But if it's like supposed to be like a professional setting, or like I'm calling a company, then I would be embarrassed if I, sounded cringe. I always sound cringe, so like, yeah.
I feel that though. Sometimes I think like the me at work is completely different because I'm like this. I'm not following this. You're not gonna perceive me, poodles.
Oh, do you have a customer service voice?
Oh yeah, do you?
100%. I do.
Oh my god. Wait, I can do my customer service voice. Hi, my name is Gio and I'll be talking about blah 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 blah. Once you are available, give us a call back at trying to connect with the doctor on this place. Would you be able to pass me? Yeah, fantastic. Okay. And then once they get really testy, when they bring out that Karen voice. Yes, I'd love to show you to my manager. They're off site right now, but I can direct you to her voicemail. Yes. No, you're completely right. The customer is always right.
Oh my god.
I felt like I went to a relapse.
I mean, I kind of feel like in a way, when I do stream, my streaming voice kind of like a customer service voice. You know what I mean? Like
Eh.
I'm not saying that that's not my real voice, but it's like I'm more upbeat because it's like I'm not normally talking like this all the time. You know what I mean? That's
Oh.
kind of a little exhausting. Like I normally sound more tired because I am always tired.
Do you have a secret hunch on how you'll die?
Alone. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Hopefully peacefully, but I'm scared of like heights, so maybe I'll fall. I don't know.
Height. Oh snap.
Yeah.
But dude, okay. I know you were laughing about it, but is that something you're scared about?
Dying alone.
Mm.
We actually had a discussion of this in Ash's chat, and like I don't think I'm afraid of dying by myself. I think I'm more afraid of like thinking I have people to depend on, but I don't, and then I end up by myself. Does that make sense? Like I'm fine being by myself, but I don't like the idea of like, oh yeah, I have so many people to lean on, and then when you really need someone to lean on, that they're not actually there. I think that's one of my biggest fears. Not die by myself. I could care less.
I feel like that's a different layer of loneliness, you know? Like, whoa. But I feel like, Sooz, you're very genuine in, like, how you interact with people. Hopefully, people around you have shown that, like, they're also very genuine. They can be there for you when you need it.
Yeah, actually, okay, so I have a hard time opening up to people. I don't like bothering people with my issues, but a few of the people I've met, like honestly, I'm closer to them than actually some of the people I know IRL, because it's like with IRL, it's like you don't really hang out with people like so often, whereas like Discord, it's like we see each other almost every day, like in the voice chat, because we're at home, like, you know what I mean? So it's like I've only known some people that I've met online for such a short period of time, but it feels like I've known them for like years. If that makes sense.
I totally get that. It's something about the online platform, and especially with DGen hours, that you really get to see the most genuine side of people. But I think I share the same like observation that like I feel like I'm much closer to the people who I met online, and through like streaming for myself, like I've learned how to open up more, which is so funny too because of this, right? Because I'm like, oh, now I ask very intimate questions to like people on a daily basis, and I think it's really cool to just see the people kind of grow and like bloom into who they want to become.
Yeah, I honestly like my life completely changed. If it wasn't for the pandemic, like okay, I think I'm very shy, but I also at the same time I like going out, if that makes sense. So it's like I used to be very like not homebodied at all. I would go out like every single night. Anywhere. I would go to like even Walmart. I'll hit up my friends, and the Walmart used to be 24 hours. I'll be like, you guys want to go to Walmart? And we'll go to Walmart at 1 in the morning and do stupid like I just never like being at home. But now it's like I don't want to leave my house because all I don't want to do is just hang out with my friends online, you know what I mean? Yeah. I think, so it changed my life a lot.
Just like how you taught yourself how to be strong for your friends, that sometimes you can teach yourself to be strong for yourself.
I don't need it.
It's a learning process, but I'm definitely a lot better about it now.
I think anything can be obtained as long as you practice it enough. And sometimes, especially in family situation, you don't know how to be confrontational because it'll lead to something like really rough, right? You want to mitigate the chaos or the consequences of it all. But I think I was very lucky with the people that I grew up with because they all modeled like really cool ways to be assertive and be like, that what you did is incorrect, and I need you to know that this is not how we're going to operate. Like, I think that's where I learned a lot of the assertiveness from. I wasn't born like this, you know?
This is kind of random, but like when you said practice, I thought you meant like go pick fights with people so you can practice being aggressive.
What in your life do you feel more grateful for?
Okay, so I think I'm basically a walking hypocrite. Not hypocrite. Contradiction. I'm a walking contradiction because like growing up, everybody that knows me knows that I have really good luck, but I also have really luck at the same time. For example, I've won so many radio giveaways. I've been to so many music
you can
festivals.
actually win those? Whoa!
Yeah, I won so many. Like I list them. I've seen Jason Derulo, Iggy,
Jason Derulo.
I won a VIP giveaway to my Life is Beautiful, and it was like a paid expense trip. They paid for the plane ticket, they paid for the hotel and the music festival, but I also have really shitty luck. So I have like the best of luck and the worst of luck at the same time. Like every time something good happens, something equally as bad will happen. So I'm literally like a walking contradiction.
I don't think it's a contradiction, but it's just, you know, you win.
No,
some,
there's
you
other
lose
stuff
some,
too. I
baby.
just can't think of it right now at the top of my head.
Share 5 items, like 5 compliments to each other. Maybe this won't be as effective because you like, I'm a stranger, right? I'm a stranger on the internet, and it's just been a couple hours that we've been talking and shenanigans. But I really do think, Suze, that you're very compassionate with people around you, and you're very open to growing. And I really, really appreciate that, because it shows that even with such circumstances, that kindness can go a long way. That your willingness to like extend your hand to others. Oh, I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I'm so like cutthroat that like if people wrong me, I'll just redact them, you know. But I think because of that, I end up in a very like tunnel vision. You're a very level-headed mind.
I think you're a very strong person. Like I could tell, like just by the way you're very confident. I think that's really amazing about you, like that you're able to stand up for yourself. You're very pretty, you have a beautiful voice, and you're very passionate about. Why are you making that face? Trying to fight me? I can tell you're very passionate about what you do, and I admire that a lot. I was very scared. You make like the environment very comfortable. I was very scared to come on here. I was very nervous, and it's just like it's really easy to talk to you. So.
Oh, yeah. I love to hear that. I was nervous for you at one point because I was like, oh, she's asking a lot of questions. It's not gonna be that scary, I hope.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun.
That's so good to hear. My goal here is like to be out of curiosity, and so I love hearing the different sides. You put so much on your shoulders. I was curious if you ever had a chance to share what you've been carrying, and I think you've been fairly open with your community. But for me, this has been such a pleasure. Thank you so much for trusting. I started to become nervous for you because I was like, I didn't want this to be like a space where you are uncomfortable. And so I always saw you with like so much on your shoulders, whether it's balancing your community, balancing streaming, balancing XYZs. And as you've shared with me so much today, I see that you have so much more. You have such, and we're able to be vulnerable within this space. That pretty much wraps it up. Did you have anything else to say for this corner here?
Yes. Grab your boss.
Wait a minute. Wait. First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
I'm just kidding. But thank you so much for having me. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much for having me.